everybody, and today I'll be teaching you how to make a moss farm. Needing a container, bowl, or anything in the sorts. But today I'll be using, it's a small container, it's not that big. Obviously it has a lid too. And the only reason I'm using it is because I'm going to be getting tiny moss, the one that's not big yet, it's a baby. And yeah, I just like to make tiny containers so I can nurse that plant I am raising into a big plant, and then I move it on to a bigger container. But yeah guys, we're gonna get into it step by step. Step 1, we'll be needing some rocks. First you're going to dump the rocks in. If there's any big ones, at least this size, I wouldn't recommend using it because it would take up space. After those steps, you don't have to do this, but to be cautious and make sure that the moss is living without mold. Since it will be in a container, mold is possible and mold is not good for it. So there's many things you could use. And today I will be using firewood. Here, I'll be showing you a piece. I'll be using burnt firewood. There's also other things. You could go do some research on that, but today I'll just be using this. Make sure you break down all the firewood. Also, this will be no effect on your plants. Just to let you know, you will be getting messy. Pretty messy, messy. And by the way, you do not have to do this if you don't feel comfortable with it. You don't always have to do it. I'm just telling you, if you want to prevent mold, that there be no mold, do it. So since this is all set up, you're gonna go on to the next step. We'll be adding dreiter and wet dirt. You can tell I have already mixed it all up. There's potting soil in there, dirt in my backyard. We're just gonna be simply dumping it in. Hi, I'm back. I just got some soil from my plants that I am raising inside of my house. It is like tropical soil with sticks, woods, leaves, which will be very, very good for it. Guys, I am back, and we're gonna go harvest some moss in my backyard. Let's get to it. 1, 2, 3. So I found a lot of moss in my area. We're just gonna be picking some of it. So before you do move on to the step of placing it in, you're going to want to rinse it out to get any hitchhikers off or any dirt or anything like that. So rinsing off is something very important. You might lose pieces of the moss, but that's not a big deal. So once you're done with that, all you're gonna move on to is you're gonna dig a hole. I've already got a nice little place to put it at. If you're watching this video for putting it in your frog's cage or your turtle's cage or whatever, before you do put it in any living animal's cage, quarantine it for 1 month. So leave it in here for 1 month to make sure all the hitchhikers are off. And if it's all good after a month, there's no problems with it after 1 month, then you could add it to the cage. I'm actually planning to add this into my frog cage. And there we have it. I'd want to start out small, and then I'm gonna let it expand by itself. I have tons in my yard, but I would like to see how far it could go. And by the way, if you have any questions, if the comments are open, hopefully, if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments if the comments are open. If they're not, guys, sorry. But if you still have any questions, I'm gonna leave a link to my Discord below so you can go check out the new Discord, and you could say, I need help with this, help with that, you know, about the plants. And by the way, make sure you wash your hands after this. It's a dirty job. It's like, look how dirty that is. And you never know, there could be bugs or weird things, so Kaiser. But if you guys do want an update on this, if the comments are open, you can go say, let's do an update, or you can go on Discord and say, let's do an update. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good day. Now, guys, there is the how to make a DIY moss farm.